everyone, welcome back to JCar Mania. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting revivals in the muscle car world, the 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS. Yes, it's back, and Chevy didn't just bring back a nameplate. They brought back a legacy with serious firepower, modern engineering, and that raw muscle car soul that fans have been craving for years. Let's not waste any time. The 2026 Nova SS is a performance machine through and through. This isn't just a badge job. Under the hood lies a beastly 6.6-liter LT6 V8 engine, naturally aspirated, borrowed and tweaked from the Corvette Z06. We're talking about 670 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, hitting all 8 cylinders with an aggressive attitude. Chevy made a bold move ditching forced induction here, but the result is a razor-sharp throttle response and a screaming redline north of 8,400 RPM. This Nova SS launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, and it feels even faster. The power delivery is instantaneous, the exhaust note is absolutely addictive, and when you're pushing it through the gears, you realize this isn't just a straight-line monster. Chevrolet has tuned the chassis for balance and agility, making this a muscle car that loves to corner, not just drag race. It sits on GM's Alpha Plus platform, a refined version of the chassis underpinning the Camaro and Cadillac's CT 4-volt Blackwing. The suspension setup is fully independent with Magnetic Ride Control 5.0, allowing the car to adjust damping rates in real time. The result, whether you're carving up a mountain road or cruising through the city, the Nova SS remains composed, confident, and incredibly fun to drive. Chevrolet also included an electronic limited slip differential, Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, and Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires as standard. This car isn't just about raw numbers, it's about usable performance. The Nova SS delivers grip and confidence, even when you're driving it at the limit. And thanks to near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution and a stiffened chassis, body roll is virtually non-existent. Handling precision is the key takeaway here. The steering is tight, direct, and perfectly weighted. It feels mechanical in the best way, not overboosted, not numb, just right. You feel connected to the road, aware of what every tire is doing, and confident enough to push it harder with every turn. That's something that not every modern muscle car can offer. Now, let's talk about the transmission. Chevy offers two options: a 6-speed manual transmission developed in partnership with Tremec, and a 10-speed automatic with paddle shifters. The manual is an absolute joy to row through, with short throws and a clutch that communicates everything. For purists, this is the way to go. But don't overlook the automatic. It's quick, smart, and adaptive, making it perfect for those who want daily drivability without sacrificing performance. Even at highway cruising speeds, the Nova SS is civilized. Active noise cancellation and a dual-mode exhaust help it transition from wild to mild. In tour mode, the ride is smooth, the cabin is quiet, and the car feels like a refined Grand Tourer. But hit the track setting, and everything sharpens. The suspension firms up, the exhaust opens wide, the throttle mapping gets more aggressive, and the whole car transforms into a track weapon. Chevy also took aerodynamics seriously with this car. A functional front splitter, rear diffuser, and active rear spoiler work together to reduce lift and increase stability at high speeds. It's more than just visual aggression, it's functional design that contributes directly to performance. The Nova SS generates meaningful downforce, which keeps it planted even when you're pushing well into triple digits. Speaking of visuals, the design of the 2026 Nova SS is a brilliant fusion of retro inspiration and modern execution. The long hood, short deck proportions remain intact, a nod to the classic Nova lineage. But there are aggressive LED headlights, a sculpted body, and a wide stance that scream modern muscle. The front fascia is bold, the grille is menacing, and the rear features quad exhaust tips that look as serious as they sound. Now let's step inside. The interior of the Nova SS balances performance focus with everyday livability. It's not over-the-top luxurious, but it's definitely not bare bones either. The cabin is driver-centric with an 11-inch fully digital instrument cluster and a 13.4-inch infotainment touchscreen running the latest version of GM's infotainment system. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. Materials are high quality throughout. soft touch surfaces, contrast stitching, and aluminum or carbon fiber accents depending on your trim level. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara with red center markers, and the bucket seats offer excellent support without being too harsh for longer drives. You get power adjustability, heating, cooling, and even lumbar support. It's a performance cockpit, but one you can live with every day. Rear seats are mostly symbolic, let's be honest. It's a 2+2 layout, and while the back seats exist, they're best reserved for kids or emergency use. Trunk space is decent for the segment, enough for a weekend getaway or a set of track tires if that's your thing. Tech-wise, you've got a heads-up display, performance telemetry, a customizable gauge cluster, and an available performance data recorder that captures video and stats of your drives. The 14-speaker Bose premium sound system is another highlight, delivering rich, crisp audio when you're not enjoying the thunder of the V8. Safety doesn't take a back seat either. The 2026 Nova SS comes equipped with a full suite of driver assistance features. That includes adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and automatic emergency braking. It's impressive how Chevy managed to integrate modern safety without compromising the raw driving experience. Fuel economy is, well, let's just say it's not what you buy this car for. Official figures sit around 14 mpg city and 22 mpg highway, but aggressive driving will drop that in a hurry. Still, for a car with this kind of performance and a naturally aspirated V8, those numbers are respectable. Now, let's talk pricing. The base price for the 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS starts around $57,000. But depending on how you spec it, with performance packages, carbon fiber trim, and additional tech, you're looking at closer to $70,000 for a fully loaded model. It's not cheap, but in the context of what you're getting, Corvette-level performance, aggressive styling, everyday usability, and the nostalgia factor, it feels like a fair deal. Competitors in this price and power range include the Dodge Charger Daytona EV, the Mustang Dark Horse, and the BMW M2. But none of them offer quite the same blend of old-school soul and modern hardware that the Nova SS delivers. It's a car that celebrates combustion, emotion, and connection to the road in a world that's rapidly going electric. Chevrolet made a bold statement by reviving the Nova name and not turning it into just another crossover or electric concept. Instead, they went full-on V8, full-on performance, and gave enthusiasts a car worth celebrating. The 2026 Nova SS isn't just fast, it's alive. It talks to you through the steering, through the exhaust, through every corner. It invites you to drive harder, to push further, and to enjoy every mile. Sure, it's not the most practical, it's not the most fuel efficient, and it's definitely not the quietest ride on the road. But that's not the point. The Nova SS is built for people who love to drive, people who understand what it means to feel the road, hear the engine, and command every shift. In an era where so many cars are becoming computers on wheels, the Nova SS is a machine with soul. Whether you're taking it to the track, hitting a canyon road, or just enjoying the daily commute, this car brings joy. Every rev, every shift, every turn reminds you why you fell in love with cars in the first place. And that, more than any spec or number, is what makes the 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS something truly special. So, would we recommend it? Absolutely. If you're a driving enthusiast, if you miss the visceral feel of classic muscle cars, and if you want a modern car that still knows how to have fun, the Nova SS is calling your name. Thanks for watching this in-depth performance review of the 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to JCarMania, and tap the bell icon so you never miss another breakdown of the world's hottest new rides. Let us know in the comments, what do you think about the return of the Nova? Would you pick this over a Mustang or a Challenger? Or is this the car that finally gets you back into a V8? Catch you in the next one. Until then, drive safe, rev high, and keep the mania alive.